It's July and this is the Library Roadshow. On the show today, Red Stick at Home, summer reading with Beanstack, plus a look at our newest library. Welcome to the July edition of the Library Roadshow. I'm Mary Stein, and this is a production of your East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. Please check the website for updates, but as of film time, the library remains in step 2 of our reopening plan. That means that all library locations are open for business 7 days a week, including our newest branch, the River Center Branch Library. To keep things simple, all 14 locations are operating with the same public service hours: 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Friday and Saturday, and 2 to 6 p.m. on Sundays. You can come into each library, return items, check out new items, use computers, enjoy the Wi-Fi, use printing, copying, and faxing. We'll be serving as your personal shoppers until the book stacks open up, so please ask staff for help in retrieving your items. One more important note, face masks are a requirement in all city parish buildings, so mask up. If you're not comfortable coming inside the library, we're happy to hand your books to you through the drive-through windows at Main and Fairwood, through the walk-up window at River Center, or via lobby or curbside service at all the other locations. Just call ahead to reserve your items and arrange pickup. Of course, telephone and electronic assistance is available too. Details of our plan for phased reopening is on the library website, in the special coronavirus info guide, and in the source.
Free access to books, audio, and library resources are just a few of the benefits available to you when you get a library card. Need free access to a computer? You get that. Want free access to premium digital resources like Mango Languages and lynda.com? You get that. Need to book a meeting space? You get that. Heck, you can even check out a telescope or use a digital printer with your library card. If you live in East Baton Rouge Parish, pick up your free library card from your local branch library today. Premium access to everything the library system has to offer is waiting for you.
During the stay-at-home order, we saw a lot of activity in the digital library. In addition to all the fabulous ebooks, audiobooks, magazines, music, and streaming media in use, our online learning platforms were heavily engaged. One digital resource experiencing double-digit increases in usage offered high-end training to those in the coding and web design business. Adam St. Pierre joins us now to explain in the digital download.
Looking to brush up on your coding skills from home or become a developer in a new-to-you language? Novices and experts alike will love the library's subscription to Treehouse. Treehouse is a gamified learning platform where you go through various coding challenges, as well as a good bit of theory on why certain things work the way they do. It is essential training if you work in a tech field or just want to brush up on your tech chops for any reason. Treehouse also has tracks designed to bring you from novice to expert on things like beginning Python, beginning SQL, beginning data analysis, and full stack JavaScript. And individual courses on far more specific things within the realm of Java, databases, Android and iOS development, machine learning, and so much more. And it's all free with that amazing library card. To check out Treehouse, head over to the digital library page at evrpl.com.
Thanks, Adam. Treehouse is a perfect choice for those seeking to up their digital presence, which is absolutely essential for businesses trying to compete in the COVID-19 landscape. Let's shift gears and check in with Kayla Perkins, who's reporting in from Beyond the Stacks. And what a stack it is.
Well, East Baton Rouge Parish, the wait is over. We're at the new River Center Branch Library in downtown Baton Rouge to take a tour of this beautiful building. Let's check it out. On On the first floor of the new River Center Branch Library, you can get some coffee at the cafe and then come over to the laptop bar to do some work while you enjoy the beautiful view of North Boulevard. On the first floor, you can stop by the circulation desk to check out books or sign up for a library card. The River Center branch has 4 floors accessible by wide public staircases, or you could just take the elevator. The second floor is dedicated to our younger patrons, with spaces designed especially for little ones, all the way up to older kids, like this space right here. This building has spectacular views from every angle, and we've even lowered the shelves to make sure that you have a good line of sight no matter where you are in the building. We aim to stimulate creativity, so the children's area is designed with a circuit board theme, and if you look closely, you'll see it on the floor as well. The third floor is just for adults and teens, and what a space it is. I mean, this place is wrapped with a 1961 city map all the way around the room. On the third floor, there are plenty of spaces to get work done, like these conference rooms that are accessible from the adult and teen sides. In the makerspace, there are opportunities for high-tech, low-tech, and no-tech making. The whole 4th floor is designed just for community spaces, including this large meeting room and a video conferencing room.
I love that the building, while modern, is so warm and engaging. All of the great features or design considerations in the River Center branch are the result of years of community input and discussion. We're thrilled to open the doors of this wonderful new facility. A detailed listing of options and assets is available on the special River Center branch info guide. As we progress through the COVID-19 timeline, we'll begin to schedule workshops, demonstrations, and small-scale programs. Plus, we'll offer opportunities to become badge certified for specific equipment in the makerspace and media studio. I can't wait to earn a few badges myself. Stay right there. After the break, Tara Deering joins me for a chat right here on the Library Roadshow.
As the nation's doctor, I often get asked, what should I do if I think I might have coronavirus?
People who are sick should stay home. You don't go to an emergency room, you don't go to a clinic. You get on the phone and you ask for advice and instructions from your physician.
We don't want you to go into the ER or the doctor's office without talking to them first, because you might spread coronavirus to someone else. Please visit coronavirus.gov for more information.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
You're watching the July edition of the Library Roadshow. Everything you need to know about your local library system. Any longtime library user is aware that due to COVID-19, we have had to pivot and completely reimagine the traditional summer reading program. The bulk of that work has fallen on Children's Coordinator Tara Deering. Okay, Tara, remind us about the new way to read and record our reading and activities via the new Beanstack program at ebrpl.beanstack.org.
That's correct. So Beanstack is a software website that we are using to digitize our summer reading this year. So in it, we have different age groups. We actually have 8 different programs. 7 of them are reading programs. And in those programs, you can read by minutes, you can read by books. It depends on the age group as to which one you do, and earn virtual badges, so which is a fun thing for the kids. We made sure we had bright, colorful badges, lots of
And
fun
they've learned to
activities.
want badges because of video
Yes.
game programs and those and those homeschooling tele programs when
Right.
they were doing IXL and some of those other educational platforms.
Yes, and
It's
so
all
the
about
more-
the badge.
Right, and the more they do, the more badges they get. So our youngsters can earn lots and lots of badges.
So can the adults.
Absolutely, the badges aren't for any particular age; they're for all.
I have a golden
And-
badge now. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So our children, we have 3 different age groups. We have a 0 to 5 age group, we have a 5 to 8 age group, and an 8 to 11. And then, of course, we have the teens and the adults. And we have our All Abilities program this year.
I love that.
Yes. So we wanted to make sure that those that need assistance would have their own program. And then we have our Red Stick at Home program, so they can go and explore our wonderful community and organizations here locally.
And you earn points for all your exploration.
That's
and
right.
there's an app for that.
There is an app for
have been
that.
recording mine on my cell phone.
Right. So if you don't want to get tied down to your home computer, take it on the go on your app. So
And a lot of people may not have home computers, but almost everybody in the community has a smartphone
That's
these
right.
days.
that's right.
Now, we also couldn't do live performances right
Right.
now, so you have Page Turner Adventures.
Yes.
And there's still many weeks
Yes,
left to
we're-
go in the program.
We're only in week 4, and we're going to go through a whole 10 weeks with them.
I love so into August.
Yes, into August. They're awesome. Every Monday is show day, so they do a live sort of drama type show.
Just for
Like
us.
a live show. Yeah,
I
just
love
for
it.
us. And then on Tuesdays, they have the Kids Craft Day for the younger kids. Then Wednesdays is their special author illustrator guest day. Thursdays is their tweens for the older kids and younger teens craft day.
So nobody gets left out.
Nobody gets left out. And then on Friday, they have special guest day. So it could be anything. And they have lots of really nice guest visits lined up.
And these are people we would never be able to reach.
No, we would never be able to reach these people. So it's actually a fantastic opportunity for us to give our local community some great entertainment.
Right, which we normally do anyway.
Yeah.
Now, you have also arranged for some of our normal performers
Right.
to go digital, to go virtual.
Yes, we have some of our regulars. So, you know what summer wouldn't be complete without
Harvey
Harvey Rabbit.
He's my favorite.
Yes. So Harvey is live. I say live. Harvey is has
Virtually live.
Virtually live. Yes. Tim and Laura have done a pre-recorded show for us that became available on June 15th.
And it's just for us.
And it's just for us,
Yes.
and we get to use it through August 31st.
That's great. And then
so they
Lucky
can watch it.
Band?
Yeah, Lucky Band. Lucky Band is they had a PBS TV show called Lishy Lou and Lucky 2, and now they're doing live band music. And so Lucky and Alicia are a husband and wife duo, and they are doing live performances that are catered directly to us every Wednesday and Friday afternoon.
And those are high energy performances.
they have very high energy performances.
And then, of course, you have some Johnette Downing,
Yes,
our
Johnny-
wonderful storyteller.
Yes, our local author and musician, artist. She's fantastic, and she's going to be available for all of her recorded shows. Going to be available from July 6th through July 10th.
And then you have humans coming in, Wink the Juggler.
We do. We have Wink the Juggler coming in. He has been doing this for over 20 years. He's a local Southern Louisiana guy.
I'd like to learn how.
Yeah, and his program is going to be a workshop where he's going to teach the kids how to make their own juggling balls, and then they'll learn how to juggle with them.
And they're going to be spaced out.
Yes.
Which you need space to juggle anyway.
Yes,
So it
so-
worked out.
Yeah.
So how do people find out about all of these things?
Well, we will have it. It's all on our live event, our not live, but our events calendar online, and then we also have our calendar set into our Facebook page. So we announce everything through our kids' Facebook page.
And some of
at
it's even in
EVRPL.
Beanstack.
Yes, it's in Beanstack as well. So we have that's our 8th program within Beanstack is the children's virtual programming, and it's not necessarily limited to children, so any age can sign up.
Well, I'm there for Harvey Rabbit, that's for sure. And of course, we also have the grab and go bags
Yes.
every week for summer camp at home.
That's right. So the grab and go bags is just a little craft that we want want to have something available for people to, when they come in, to have something physically in their hands to take home.
Right.
But that summer camp at home is really unique because they pick up that packet to get started with the Monday through Friday schedule.
It's a theme.
And then they can pick up the content package, which lists everything available. They can either print it out here at the library or they can print it out at home.
Yeah. So we
and
took the
make their
guesswork
own,
out.
Yeah. We came up with all the content. All they have to do is pick what they want to do.
So kudos to you and your staff. It took a lot of work, but to help us imagine your story
Yes.
summer reading program. And you've provided such a great variety of options for engagement for everyone. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
After the break, Greer McAlister, plus book reviews from one of our younger library patrons. All that and more coming up next on the Library Roadshow.
Connor is struggling in school.
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
Welcome back to the July edition of the Library Roadshow. Greer McAlister is the USA Today's best-selling author of Woman 99. Greer is a novelist, poet, short story writer, and playwright, and she joins me now by phone. Greer, how did you get your start as an author?
I feel like I was writing from a very, very young age. I was writing poetry in second grade and short stories in fourth grade, and I feel in some way like I've always been a writer. But my first published novel was a work of historical fiction called The Magician's Lie, and from there I've been writing historical fiction ever since.
What is Woman 99 about?
Woman 99 is set in an insane asylum in 1888. When a pampered young socialite pretends to be insane to rescue her sister from being committed by her parents. So there are a lot of different ways I talk about it. One of them is it's kind of a 19th century Orange is the New Black. It's a lot of women on the fringes of society coming together in a place where they can find community and friendship, really in the last place that you would think to look.
What inspired you to write this book?
It was inspired by Nellie Bly, who was an intrepid reporter in the 1870s, 1880s, and beyond. She's famous for going around the world in less than 80 days, and she's also famous for pretending to be insane to infiltrate an insane asylum called Blackwell's Island. So Nellie was a journalist and wanted to expose the conditions that mentally ill people were institutionalized under in the 1880s. And so she pretended to be insane and got committed and published her findings there. I didn't want to write necessarily a novel about Nellie because she was a journalist and she wrote down everything that she did. So if you want to read Nellie's story, you can read what she wrote. But I use that as my jumping off point and my inspiration. You know, why else would somebody do something so intense and amazing and such a reach? So so my character Charlotte, instead of going undercover as a journalist, goes undercover to rescue her sister.
Greer, what are you working on next?
I have several different projects going now, mostly secret. So I will hopefully be able to reveal more about that soon.
How can our viewers keep up to speed with you?
The best way to find out what I'm up to is my website, GreerMcAlister.com. It's GreerMacallister.com. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram at The Lady Greer, and also on Facebook. So definitely reach out. I love to hear from readers. There's also a contact me section on my website. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Greer. I like your strong female characters, and your plots really move. We've got lots and lots of copies of Greer's books available in regular print, large print, audio, and even downloadable formats. Check it out. Now you know that I love to see all the kids starting to come back into the library, and even more, find out what they're reading.
Hello, my name is Gianni. I'm 7 years old, and my favorite book is Dogman Unleashed. It's about a dog and a man that were the best cops in the world, and then they were gonna stop the evil cat from bombing the city. We're sorry, Chief. That's better. Wow, Supper Brain Dots, you got me this. Long. Look what Dogman got you. Oh boy, a fish. I always wanted a fish. I'm gonna name you Flippy. Hooray! Later. You can live here, Flippy. Hey, Chief. Don't forget to take your brain dots. My dad brings me to the library. When I come to the library, I like to read books.
Thanks, Gianni. Don't forget to log that on your Beanstack app. Stay right there. You're watching the Library Roadshow.
Do you wonder how your family landed here? Do you really know your family roots? Discover more about your family history at the East Baton Rouge Parish Library Genealogy Department. East Baton Rouge Parish Library. Become a member and discover more.
Hello, my name is Emily Ward, and I'm the Digital Archivist for the East Baton Rouge Parish Library's Special Collections Department, located on the second floor of the main library at Goodwood, where Baton Rouge history comes alive. Throughout history, there have been many epidemics and pandemics that have fundamentally changed the way we socialize, practice personal hygiene, and more simply, how we go about our everyday lives. During the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, a global effort encouraged practices such as isolation, quarantine, good personal hygiene, use of disinfectants, and limitations on public gatherings. Approximately 20 years before the Spanish flu pandemic, Baton Rouge, along with the rest of southern Louisiana, was hit with a yellow fever epidemic. In order to combat the saffron scourge, as it was nicknamed, Baton Rouge and other towns imposed strict quarantining measures on those who were infected or exposed to the virus, and roadblocks were set up and manned by volunteers at entrances to the city. Researchers are able to answer questions about these events by using official government records, newspapers, and other secondary sources. Perhaps more important, researchers can use primary sources like personal papers and oral histories to produce a more focused picture of the societal and cultural implications of these public health crises. In order to ensure primary resources on the COVID-19 pandemic in East Baton Rouge Parish are available to future researchers, the library has created the Red Stick at Home initiative to encourage and collect the documentation of your personal experiences. Red Stick at Home is a special collections initiative to collect your stories, photographs, videos, and art related to the COVID-19 pandemic and the stay-at-home order put in place by Governor John Bell Edwards on March 22, 2020. Participants are encouraged to submit these materials digitally on the Red Stick at Home info guide or in person at the library once we are open to the public. Special Collections is particularly interested in journals that have been kept during this time, photographs and video that depicts change in routines, new hobbies, emotional well-being, and any other relevant experiences, any type of art that has been influenced by the pandemic, scrapbooks, and websites. The Red Stick at Home initiative also includes a patron-curated online exhibit and the creation of a local COVID-19 web archive collection. Contributions to the latter collections can also be made through the Red Stick at Home info guide. To learn more about Special Collections in the Baton Rouge Room archives, check out our Baton Rouge Room info guide, accessible from the library website homepage. Questions or comments? We would love to hear from you. Call 225-231-3752 or visit the Special Collections Department on the second floor of the main library at Goodwood, where Baton Rouge history comes alive.
You're watching the July edition of the Library Roadshow, a production of your East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. We're always happy to share all that there is to see and do within our community. The online summer reading program even includes an activity section to help inspire you. So help memorialize this unique summer staycation with Red Stick at Home. And please remember that Special Collections staff are available every day to help you get started with your own personal COVID archive. It's all available at the main library on Goodwood, and it's free with your East Baton Rouge Parish Library card.
The East Baton Rouge Parish Library is always open at ebrpl.com. Take a look at your library card right now. You'll see a unique number right there on the card. That number is your key to unlock a world of free digital resources accessible now at ebrpl.com/digital library. There are hundreds of digital resources at ebrpl.com/digital library. Browse them alphabetically, or by subject. Categories include ebooks, newspapers and magazines, entertainment including free music and streaming media, language learning and online education, technology training and how-tos, arts and crafts, home improvement and engine repair, business and management, careers and jobs, genealogy and history, tools for personal use in health and medicine and financial growth, homework help for all ages and all subjects including math, even interactive science. You have free access to robust platforms like Udemy, Gale Courses, Lynda.com, Learning Express, and Mango Languages. Spend time researching your family with Ancestry.com and Heritage Quest. Live tutors are ready to help students through Homework Louisiana by Tutor.com. Download ebooks through Biblioboard and Overdrive for free. Discover art and craft tutorials from Creative Bug. Download free music through Freegal. Even watch free movies from Canopy and IndieFlix. Whatever you want to do, you'll find a resource to help you do it in the digital library. So get a jump on your ACTs, create a business plan, or plan your next career move using the free digital tools available through your East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. The digital library is waiting for you at ebrpl.com/digital library. Log on today.
I can't stress enough how much of an asset the digital library has been during the stay-at-home period and beyond. Ebook downloads through Overdrive's Libby app went up 19% during the stay-at-home period, and we continue to see robust usage. Checkouts of online audiobooks and magazines in Flipster and RB Digital Online magazines are up too. The Great Courses, Canopy, IndieFlix, Overdrive Screening Room, and Quello have offered wonderful streaming alternatives to patrons who want to see something new. We're loving the new Creative Bug as well as Hobbies and Crafts Online, and we hear that patrons are taking advantage of this slightly slower pace and are learning new languages at home with Mango, Muzzy, and Pronunciator. Students have made excellent use of our online resources from Tumblebooks, Scholastic, AbdoZoom, and WorldBooks. And families have discovered that the online resources like Miss Humblebee's Academy and Pebble Go provide a welcome and safe platform for our youngest patrons. Do yourself a favor and check out the digital library today. And now for today's contest, visit the library's Facebook page at facebook.com/ebrpl. The need to wear masks is not going away, so I am still looking for your custom design masks. Post your mask couture and tag it with Gear Up and Go. That's facebook.com/ebrpl. And while you're there, enjoy. We're not your grandfather's library anymore. What's coming up on the Roadshow in August? We'll be getting ready for whatever the new school year brings.
I'll share another digital resource with you.
Thanks so much for joining us on the Library Roadshow. And remember, your East Baton Rouge Parish Library is open 7 days a week at each and every one of 14 branches, plus 24/7 on the web. Check us out at ebrpl.com.